Welcome back, guys. In this new video, I will be showing you an advanced technique or a new and innovative technique that you can use to draw a cycloid in a very short time. Very short time. Now, so this is our the circle, enter. And we want to draw the cycloid or the path traced when this cylinder or the circular object rotates on a flat surface. Now, the first step is to draw this circle, draw the circle. So I'm going to draw the circle. And the radius is 50. Yeah. My next step is to divide the circle into 12 equal parts. div, enter. Select object. Number of segments I want is 12. Enter. So we now have that. My next step is to draw horizontal lines here. Draw horizontal lines here. So for that I'll be using XL command. XL, enter. XL horizontal. And I touch this, touch that, touch, touch, and touch. Next step is I'm going to clean it up a little bit. So I'm going to trim. PR for trim, enter. Left click and drag. That is now done. So I'm going to select them from here and I'm going to delete them. Now that has been established, my next step is to label these. Label these. And I'm labeling them up to text. Up to text. Enter. Text height 4 or 5 to be good. Enter. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Click outside. Click outside and escape. My next step is to draw a line here. Draw a line here. Turn on ortho to get this straight. Yeah. Or probably I should just draw a rectangle. Delete this rectangle. Left click here. Drag. TR, enter. Alright. I'm using this to break that up a little bit. Yeah. Now my next step is to establish the get a marker line here at a distance equivalent to the circumference of this. The circumference is pi times diameter, and the diameter of this is pi times diameter. Circumference equals to pi times diameter. So that is 100. So that would have been 100 pi times diameter, 100 times 3.142. That would work out to 314. So I'll be using circle 2P to establish that. Circle 2P. Left click here, then type 314 and this distance is the circumference. Trim TR enter. Use trim to trim off this part. I no longer need this circle. That will be deleted. So this is the circumference or the distance around this figure. Now I will be dividing this into 12 equal parts. To do that, I type div, enter. Select object to be divided, this, left click, enter. Number of segments I want is 12, enter. This is now done. My next step is to mark off 12 points on this. So I go back up to text, single line, starting here. Text height of 4 is good, enter. Rotation angle of 0, enter. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and back to 1. Now I realize that this is not labeled correctly, so I will need to delete these and do it over. So I'll be going back up to text, single line, specify the start point, which will be here. Text height of 4 is good. Rotation angle is 0, enter to accept that. Then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and back to that. So that is it. Right. So now my next step is to copy the circle. CO, enter, left click here, and I will be clicking on each of these points. Then, so this would have been the first point. This would have been point number 1. Then I'm gonna go here, number 2, number 2. So number 2 would have been let me go back to 1. 1 would have been here, yeah. And go to 2. 2 would have been here. Trim, TR, enter. That is 2. That point is, so this is 1. That is 2. So 2 would have been right here. I click this and move to 3. I have 2, 3 here. So this should have been 3. And I go to 3 3 is right here, and I trim this right at 3. Enter, enter. Trim that right there. I then go to 4, click this, go over to 4. So this should have been 3. Then go to 4, then go to 4, and 4 should have been here. So I'm gonna put a point, copy this point, CO, enter. 4 should have been here, 4 should have been there, 2, 3, 4 should have been there. Click here, then go to 5, and at the point where the circle cuts line 5, which is right here, we trim. So this is 5. Enter, enter. So here is 0.5. 0.5 is right here. Then bring this across to 6, and we again go across where 6 cuts here. Enter, enter. That point is 6. Then we go up here, go across to 7, and we trim. 7 is up here. We trim. Enter, enter. And that point is 7. We then go across to 8, and then we use the other side of this. Click here, and this is 8. This is 8. So 8. So we're gonna trim this side now. Enter, enter. We touch this side that has been generated. We then go across to 9. Click here, go down to 9, and we locate 9. So 9 is here. 9 is here on this line. We trim this excess here. Enter, enter. So utilizing circle to transfer order distances. Go to 10, go across to 10, and look at where, at the point where 10 falls on this line. 10 falls on this line right here. So we're gonna copy this. CO, enter. It is right here. Then we go to 11, 11, and we again, this is 11, and this is 11 right here. Enter, enter. Then we go across to 12, and we locate 12 here. This is 12 line. We go across and locate 12 right here. Enter, enter. We then go across to 1. We trim. Enter, enter. And that is it. That is that. I can now move this out of the way. Sorry, just a little bit. Then I'm gonna use spline. Turn off ortho. SPL for spline, enter. And I'm gonna start with 1, which is here. Then go to 2. This is 1. So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Uh-oh, this is the wrong layer. SPL, enter. Start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then here is 5. So we are basically snapping onto the ends of these. And one here. And that is it. Now I can pretty much in the section TR and enter. And you can copy this, copy, copy this into the drawing, copy this back into the drawing if you want. So, this is pretty much basically how you generate this. You could copy this into the drawing if you want. CO, and of course you would have started here. 1, yeah. So this is basically how it would look. But we pretty much bypass some of the complicated steps. So if you want to show these construction details, you could go and drop in them after. So this is the cycloid for that. And of course I'm gonna label this label from here to there. This is on the wrong layer. I'm gonna change that to dimension, and I'm gonna click inside here and delete that. Diameter 314. So that is that. And I'm gonna use outline for this match property MA, enter, then touch this. And I want to establish the center for this. CM for center mark, enter, then touch this. And we have that. So that is basically how we generate the cycloid for a figure. And this is a quick way of doing it. And it eliminates most of those confusions, I can tell you. Much less clutter. Thank you for watching, guys.